Hi everyone, Mike here from MyKeyReviews. In this video I'm going to be showing you the Falcon RX-18TD continuous LED light for photography and videography. The price tag for this is around £300, which is pretty much the same as a Neo 2 pricing. There are other models available, some which are a bit more cheaper. This will also mean that the power output is less and some features may be lacking also, but with this model you get 100 watts of power, and it is also bicolor from 3000 Kelvin up to 5600 Kelvin. And you may be wondering how on earth a light is in this tube. Well, this is the other good thing about this particular light, is that it's extremely lightweight and flexible, which means that it's very portable. So now I'm going to get it out of this tube, and you'll see exactly what I'm on about. There we go. So if I roll this out, there we are. It covers a really decent area. So it is only 6mm thin roughly. The length is about 61 centimeters and the height is about 46 centimeters. You can see along here there are lots of strips of LED lights, and they differentiate from a more warm color to a white color, and this is basically how they get that balance of the color temperature. Just a bit like the Neo 2 here. If I just turn that on, you can see, well, you might be able to see if I actually turn the power down. So turn it down, you can see that there's lots of different colored LED lights. That's pretty much how a lot of these bi-color LED lights work in getting that color temperature. So there are other accessories that come with this particular product. You do get a travel bag, which is really nice. You get the diffuser, basically a little softbox attachment. Now with the instruction manuals, it isn't very clear on how to get it on, but for the most part of it, it's actually quite easy to figure out. You also get a X bracket and L joint, which allows you to mount this on a light stand. Light stands are sold separately, but you can get them for very cheap. And I will be showing you the control box and the cables in a moment. So when it comes to powering up, you do have the main control box, and there are two ways of powering it up. First of all is by connecting it directly to the mains. And with all the cables attached together, so you've got this cable from the main light that attaches to this connector here. Then you've got like a power brick, or basically an AC adapter with even more cables. And if you're in the UK, you should be getting like a little UK adapter. In total, the cable length is around 6 meters, which is pretty incredible for a light setup. There's a lot of lights on the market which come with really stupidly short cables. So having this extra length is something really positive, especially when there isn't a power outlet nearby your setup. But if you want some extra portability, and this is where this gets even better, on the rear we have a V-mount. So if you have a battery that supports V-mount, you can just slot it in here and it connects, and you can then you can power it on the go. Basically, to do that, you've got these little switches here. Well, sorry, the one power switch, but it goes either way. If you click one, that will power from the V battery, and if you click it the other way, that will take the power from the mains. So now I'm gonna connect it all up. So first of all, just line these up and tighten it. And as I'm doing it by the mains, I'm gonna put this cable in. Actually, see where it goes. There we are. And just put this in the adapter. Personally, I think there are better adapters on the market. This one does seem like a little bit loose, but it does the job. That's the main thing. Just turn this off now. Let's get to the adjusting of the brightness and also the color temperature as well. You have the brightness, so you've got up. There we go, so that's now on. And this can go extremely bright. That's at 100%, which is really cool. So I can also put that back down, but I will leave it up to the max for now. So when it comes to the color temperature, now the one thing I noticed, unlike the Neo 2, which, if I get it right, let's see, yeah, that's the color. So if I match it at 5600 Kelvin, you'll see that pretty much all the LEDs are LED lights are on, whereas this one here, it just uses complete white. So if I were then to jump down just to 5500, now it's using all the LEDs in the combination. So basically with this one, there's a little bit of what should I say, there's quite a bit of a jump between the two, whereas something like the Neo 2, there's all the LEDs are always on. It's just adjusting the combination to get the different color temperatures. So that may annoy some people, that it's not a super smooth. I mean, if I, once again at the bottom, 3000 Kelvin from 31, it's quite a jump there. But for the best part of it, once you get past that bit, you've got a nice smooth transition of color temperature. For the most part, the transition of colors are pretty decent. It's just the low end and the high end where there's quite a bit of a jump. Now, people may actually like that extra orange color or daylight white, except for if it should be really representing the true color on here, and that bit of a jump is definitely, it's very noticeable, whereas once you get past that, the transition is very gradual. But overall, yeah, a pretty decent color range. And same with the brightness, this thing can be extremely bright, and I used this on a baby shoot recently, and I only had it at 10%. That's all I need, but if I ever needed that extra power, this certainly can provide. And also, I do really like just how easy this control box is. I love how long the cables are, and just overall the quality of the light, just the fact that it is so portable. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the flexibility of this light. There we are. So it's pretty cool. And on the back as well, you've got these little tabs. Oh, I need to turn this off so it can focus. Come on, focus. There we are. So you've got these little Velcro strips here. Apparently the way it's advertised is there's pretty much most of the cars you can stick it on the roof. So if you want to do a shoot inside a car, then this should stick on the roof pretty fine. And also just how flat it is, it's not going to stick out, which is pretty cool. You've got these corners here. This is where the X bracket goes in. Very, very easy to set up that bit. With the L joint, you can rotate it from being landscape to more portrait. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. Please do check out the Falcon Eyes products, especially the RX-18TD light. This is honestly a really good product. It's not something I would recommend if I honestly didn't believe that. Like I said, I've recently done a baby shoot with it, and it was just fantastic. It was really, really brilliant to use. And I honestly couldn't recommend it enough. Now, as I have basically shown that I do own the Neo 2, some people may be wondering which one they should go for if they are looking for it. Well, there are, like they have their own pros. This one is even more portable, and it's also less likely to blow over if you have it on a light stand and outside. Obviously, this is pretty much going to catch the wind. That said, this is more powerful, but this also has that extra flash feature. So you kind of need to look at the the features of the products and what would be more suitable for you. But the fact that this covers a really nice large area and it can produce a very nice light, this one may be more ideal in certain situations. And yeah, that's pretty much it, everyone. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.